Hello, everyone. Today I was thinking about, you came here with gifts and you're meant to share your gifts with the world. And when you don't share your gifts with the world, you're actually depriving not only yourself of your gifts, but everyone around you as well. And I started thinking about this today because I was remembering a story years ago when I was doing medical research. I was a scientist and I worked for a biotech company. I always did science intuitively, but of course, I never told because in the science arena, we want facts and we want to know certain things. And I remember an incident where I was assigned to do technical support for products, diagnostic products. And part of the reason was because I could solve these problems. And how did I do it? Well, I would intuit the solution and then I would do the scientific experiment to give me the data that show that that was the case. So there was this one day where I had been working on a product and I went over to the other building and I discovered that the senior scientists had had decided to do this huge experiment. They had like 30 people working on this experiment. And I knew immediately it was wrong. It wasn't the right experiment for them to be doing. And I didn't say anything because I didn't have any scientific data to give them to prove that that was the case. I just knew it was wrong based on other things that I had done. So we went back to my laboratory and I did the experiments that would show that this was the case. And I went the next day to the senior scientist and I said, by the way, these are the results I got. And he said, well, why didn't you tell us that yesterday? And I said, and I didn't really say anything. But the truth of the matter was that I did not want to tell them that I did science intuitively because it wasn't accepted, unless if I had said to them the day before, I just know this experiment isn't right. I don't think they would have listened to me. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Because when I've thought about it and I've over the years, I realized that anybody that's a good scientist, anybody that's a real good problem solver or creator is actually intuitive. So I wondered, so I hid that gift and I didn't own it. And so I began to wonder about you and whether there's a gift that you have that you're not owning, that you're not offering to the world because you understand that every one of us has special gifts that we're meant to bring to the world, and that without that gift from you, there's something missing from the world. So I invite you today to take a look at where you might be hiding a gift and how you could and create a plan about how you could go about sharing it. What would be a way that you could allow that gift to become seen and known and make your unique contribution? And of course, this is the work I do too, is really helping people to understand what their true soul gifts are and how they can express them in the world. And so I also invite you, if you find that you're in a situation where you know you have gifts that you're not expressing or you're not clear on your gifts, I'm inviting you to DM me and let's figure out what we can do about that because the world needs you. The world needs the gifts that only you can bring. And so please bring your gifts to the world for all of us. Have a beautiful day.